Okay, here is the blade sharpener that I have had, and I made this so I could sharpen these, especially 10-inch blades. And the way I made it was this thing here, this top table has a double dovetail. First of all, the dovetail was put into this. This is fairly stiff and fairly tight. And then it fits into another dovetail right here. This one's pretty tight also. And here you can see the dovetail there. And then I have another double dovetail down here set into this, and it's really tight also. But it all works in concert, and it does work. Also, I shimmed it a little bit in some places, like right here. Okay. Now I forget where it goes. I will try it this way, see how it goes. Okay, and then put this one in. The reason why this is such an odd shape is because I found that this was too small, this little table here, and so I added some to support my saw blade. So here's the double dovetail, and it goes in here like that. Now when you're setting this up, first of all, this is a 5/8 inch dowel, and this is a 5/8 inch hole. Okay, what I did was I turned the blade upside down like this, and then set it up because it was hitting the motor. Okay, now I'm going to get close as I can here, and to show you this, you have to get this tooth flat onto your wheel. And you can see this is a diamond wheel, and it's hooked to just a regular washing machine motor. And then I put a plug over here, and this plug is wired to the motor so that I can turn it on and off with this switch right here. So we'll get in here close and see if you can tell how it's going here. So you have to get this tooth, adjust these tables until you get it just right. And you don't want to cut through this gullet right here. If I can show that. You don't want to cut through this gullet right here. So make sure you have enough clearance. Okay, now you're going to have to get really close to see if you're flat up against the wheel. So make sure you're flat up against the wheel. And make your first cut. Make sure you're not cutting into this gullet right here. Okay, once you did your first tooth, before we even check this, we want to mark it, because I want to return this back to this position. I want to return this saw blade back to this position, so I'm going to mark it. Just a simple mark. Okay, let's lift this off carefully. And mark this top table and the bottom one. And if you'll notice, my marks are a little bit distance away from the edge. Right here. Because this pencil is fairly wide. It's just roughly sharpened with a utility knife. Okay? So I've got the position of this table right here and this one marked. And I might as well mark this area here. You can't see it, but I will mark that. Since there are 3 planes to this whole thing, you have this base, you have this table and this table. All of them move in concert with one another. Okay, now I'll check my blade. By the way, you can clean your blade first if you want to. And you can see that I just got the tip of it sharpened. So I did not get it flat up against the wheel totally. I just made a mark on it. This table right here, you use that to move this in and out. And then it turns also this way. So I will return it back to here. And I want to push this bottom table this way. Okay, I did push it a little bit, about a 1/16 of an inch. Now we'll try it again. It's still not where I want it. So I'll push it a little bit more because I'm changing the angle that it's cutting. Now it's about 1/4 of an inch away from my original mark. Okay, now it's a little bit better than it was. But it's still not quite where I want it. So I'm going to move it about a 1/2 inch away. Okay, now it's contacting the full amount of the tooth.